What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Early Edge. It is Monday, April 19th. We are powered, as always, by SportsLine. I am the coach, and we are coming off yet another winning day. If you embrace the grind and you go with us, 5-2 on Sunday, it felt so good. We had one of our cappers, you know him, M-Squared. He goes perfect. So we have a winner in our Perfect Parlay contest. It's me. It's Timmy B. It's me, Timmy B, on Twitter. You are a winner of a year-long subscription to SportsLine. Now, if you guys want to participate, go to our YouTube page. In the comments section, leave a best bet every single day. If one of our incredible cappers is perfect on the show, then you're eligible to win a year-long subscription to SportsLine. Now, here's the catch. You have to follow SportsLine on Twitter for us to DM you. It's how it works. If you don't do that, you can't win. It's that simple. All right, let's bring in my guys right now. You know the names. You know the faces. What an incredible weekend for that man. M-Squared, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Coach. Yeah, it was a pretty good weekend there. Clean sweep on Saturday and Sunday. Hit the F1 race also. Good DFS day yesterday, baseball and NBA. One of the best weekends in a long time.
Let's go, baby. Let's just keep it going. And then, of course, the maestro. Now, I got to tell you, because you don't like to put yourself over. So that's what I'm here for. You started putting out, propping it like it's hot in the afternoon. After the show is done, you find a couple more props, 7-3. Your number with those props in the afternoon. Let's keep that going.
Yeah, Coach, and we're definitely going to have one or two more today. I was really upset to lose a -150 prop and not even have a chance where Harrison Barnes hit every single three and Buddy Hield was a no-show. But, yeah, overall, doing pretty well. Let's keep it going.
All right, let's jump in. Storylines that could affect the betting lines today. As always, as we get closer to the playoffs in the NBA, you'll see here on the show, we kind of steer clear of the NBA because we just don't know which players are playing. M-Squared, lead us off.
Yeah, our favorite team, the Detroit Pistons, they are on the slate here playing Cleveland, two teams that don't really have incentive to win. For Cleveland, Larry Nance has already been ruled out. Dotson's ruled out. Windler's ruled out. For the Detroit Pistons, Dennis Smith Jr., Wayne Ellington, Corey Joseph, Jeremy Grant, Rodney Magruder, all already been ruled out here. Wow. This is a situation you probably are going to have to wait till this afternoon to get some lineup confirmation here. Definitely a game to target in daily fantasy, though. For the Golden State Warriors, Kelly Oubre, questionable. Steph Curry, questionable. Playing the Philadelphia 76ers on the other side, Tobias Harris, Seth Curry, Steph's brother, they both are questionable for this game. Dwight Howard, all questionable in this spot. Boston and Chicago, Zach LaVine still out. Kemba Walker, questionable. Jaylen Brown, questionable. Robert Williams ruled out. Jason Tatum is listed on the injury report as probable. I do expect him to play in this game. Oklahoma City Thunder, Mike Muscala remains out. The team is just decimated by injuries. To tell you how bad they are right now, they are 12-point underdogs to the Washington Wizards in this game. That's that spot's pretty bad. For the Memphis Grizzlies, Justice Winslow, questionable. Melton, questionable. Brandon Clark, questionable. Dylan Brooks, questionable. Jonas Valanciunas is out. For Utah, Mike Conley's listed as probable. Donovan Mitchell is out for around 2 to 3 more games. Derek Favors, questionable. They are taking on the Lakers. Jazz are favored 7.5 points. Lakers are without LeBron and AD. This will be a good barometer to see just how good that Laker bench can be heading into the playoffs.
Yeah, I tell you what, Lakers have been actually a pretty good play without AD and LeBron and winning some games. By the way, that Steph Curry play, he's become kind of a sexy overplay because he's got this long streak of 30-point-plus games. Be very careful. He turned his ankle really, really badly at the end of that game on Saturday. He still finished, but we all know how those ankles can just blow up after a game. I would steer clear of that, at least to see how he plays tonight, if he plays at all. Let's switch gears now to Major League Baseball. And Maestro, you're on the scoring tip or the lack of scoring so far.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of talk before the season about how would the ball impact scoring, and it might be too early. It's not a huge sample size, but so far, unders yesterday 11-3-1 and over 53% for the season. But if you really break it down, when the total is 8.5 or higher, this comes from Josh Applebaum, 21-8 to the under, 21-8-1. That's over 70% on those higher totals. This is just something to keep an eye out for. And then on a related note, I'm very excited because one of our top experts, the SDQL gurus, are back. Their database is back up and running. They have basically the biggest database of of trends in every sport, and they can search millions of trends overnight. And last year, anyone who followed them on SportsLine, their baseball picks were up $1,566 for $100 players. They're back, and they're going to be picking in every sport, but they've got a few baseball plays up today.
Yeah, they were 154.90 in 2020. That's 63%. They've got 3 plays up today. We're going to put 1 here on the show, but 2 more at SportsLine. And if you want to check them out and all of our cappers, then we're going to let you use our promo code EDGE, and we're going to give you the first 30 days for free. After the 30 days, you're playing with house money. I use the SportsLine plays every single day. In fact, somebody yesterday on social media asked me, Coach, do you guys play other games other than the show? 100% we do. All of SportsLine is open to us, and we want it to be open to you too. All right, let's jump right into our picks for the day. Monday, a little bit of a light schedule, but we don't give you anything that we don't feel 100% confident in. In baseball, from the SDQL gurus, how about the Rays in Kansas City over 7.5 runs? Now, it kind of goes against everything that Larry just said, but here's the deal, that when the Rays just swept the Yankees, they're coming into Kansas City, they're feeling really good. When Danny Duffy is on the mound against a team that's just won 3 straight or more, the over-under is 6-0 at home, and the average score is 7.5 to 5.5. We're taking this over all day. All right, M Squared, you know the drill, son. Give it to me.
All right, let's start with the early first pitcher. This game's first pitch is in about an hour, I believe, here. This is the Patriots Day game, Red Sox versus White Sox. We're going to be taking the Boston Red Sox plus 110. This line will and should be on the move as it gets close to first pitch. I think they might even close as a slight favorite here. I have them winning 52% of simulations, which makes them 108, minus 108 in the market or in my model where it should be. So what's going on here? Giolito, Eovaldi. Eovaldi has been great. We already know Giolito's great, but Eovaldi has been a top 15 pitcher in terms of expected weighted on base average allowed. This is a very early start time for the road team White Sox. They played a doubleheader against this team yesterday. This will be literally the 3rd game in the last, 16 hours? Brutal spot for them there. Oh, I guess it's probably 22 hours at this point, but you get what I'm saying. Brutal spot for them there. I like the Red Sox in this spot. Second one, St. Louis Cardinals, minus 115 on the road against the Washington Nationals. Their ace, Jack Flaherty, on the mound. The Cardinals pitching staff has been awful so far this year outside of Jack Flaherty. Flaherty is still the one true ace of the staff at this point, taking on Joe Ross. Ross, his numbers look good so far this season. However, he's definitely pitching above his mean if you look at some of his more long-term career numbers, especially against left-handed hitters. The Cardinals actually have a few sneaky good left-handed or switch-hitting bats in this lineup. They're going to get him out of the game, potentially turn it around with the platoon advantage when they bring a lefty in. Take the Cardinals, minus 115.
And to back you up at SportsLine, this cashes 53% of the time in our simulations. All right, he's our anchor. He's our rock. He is back today. Kind of a light schedule, those, Maestro. Did you find something you really like?
I did, starting in the NBA with Russell Westbrook. You know, the guy's a machine. He's averaging 37 minutes this month. The Wizards have won 4 straight, 6 of 7. They're playing hard on a playoff push. They're hosting OKC. He's gone over 12.5 rebounds in 4 straight. He's had at least 14 rebounds in 4 straight, and
wow.
12 of his last 14. We're going over 12.5. We're going to keep riding it until it stops cashing. We just hope it's not a 30-point blowout and he sits the fourth quarter, but I do expect a fast start from him on the rebounds. And then in baseball, I'm going to an old standby, the Dodgers on the run line at Seattle. I really like them coming off a loss. You know, they're 13-3. 11 of those wins have been by 2 runs or more. I also like the pitching matchup, and I like getting the Dodgers off a loss against Seattle.
Boy, I tell you what, I have a feeling we're going to be riding them a lot this year because they have a unique setup of guys that love to play. They love to score runs, and they've got a great pitching staff, an incredible team, the Dodgers are. So we're going to be on them a lot this year, including tonight. Okay. We're up against it. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. I feel good today. M Squared, he's on the Red Sox. That game's at 11:10 a.m. start. So get it in right now. And then also the Cardinals, minus 115. They're playing the Nationals, 7:05 first pitch. Then the Maestro, he's propping it like it's hot today. Westbrook, over 12.5 rebounds for the Wizards. And then also in baseball, it's a late start. Dodgers, minus 1.5 runs, minus 130. Then SportsLine play of the day, Rays Royals over 7.5 runs. Now, our Jewelers Gym, remember, we just sprinkle a little bit on this one. Three-way plays plus 458. Parlay up, the Red Sox money line plus 110. Rays Royals over 7.5. And the Vegas Golden Knights money line in the NHL, winning 75% of the time in our simulations. Put those three together, plus 458 for $100 better. Now, if you don't get the Red Sox game in, now make it a two-leg parlay with the over and Vegas. It pays plus 172. So you're still getting plus money. All right. You've got your marching orders. Let's take every single ticket today straight to the pay window. Don't forget, golf special tomorrow. MMA later in the week. We've got it all. Turn on those notifications. For the maestro, for M Squared, for the jeweler who puts it all together, I am the coach. Remember, the only place for your daily early edge. Good luck.